Hello everyone, I am Jacob Lemons. Today I'll be showing the four main types of saxophones. I decided I would start from the top. So this is a soprano saxophone. It's pitched in B flat. It sounds an octave higher than the tenor saxophone. You'll typically see the soprano saxophone used usually in a quartet setting. It's also sometimes used in jazz band, and even more rare on occasion you'll find it in a wind ensemble. So I will show you what the soprano saxophone sounds like. That is the soprano saxophone. Alright, next up is the alto saxophone here. It is by far the most popular in terms of solo repertoire that's written for it. It's the one that's most often picked up when saxophonists are first starting out. They get introduced to the alto first because it's just right in the middle range, as the alto name indicates. And this is also found in saxophone quartets, and it's very popular in jazz band, concert band, just overall the most commonplace of the four main types of saxophone. So I will play you the alto now. That is the alto. Next up, down the line, is the tenor saxophone. Let's see here. It is pitched in B flat like the soprano. It sounds an octave below the soprano. I actually don't have a classical setup on this particular saxophone because I primarily use it for jazz band, which is also what it's typically used for in the world of music. You'll typically see the tenor saxophone in jazz bands, jazz combos, basically anything related to jazz, because it has over the years developed a reputation for being the go-to for jazz players, jazz saxophone players. So this is the tenor saxophone. Tenor saxophone. Alright, last and certainly not least in the saxophone family, we have the baritone saxophone. Gotta step back a ways for this one. It's a fairly sizable instrument. It's also pitched in E flat like the alto, so therefore it sounds an octave below. One thing that you'll find on the baritone that you won't find on any other saxophone is that there's an additional key here called the low A key, and when you press that down, it allows you to go below the normal range of the saxophone, which is normally down to a low B flat. It allows you to go down to low A. This was added because baritone saxophone players often will play cello transcriptions, and this allowed them to go further down in the range to make a more accurate recreation of the cello transcription. You'll typically find these in concert bands, also in saxophone quartets, along with the alto and tenor. So here's the baritone saxophone. Is the baritone saxophone. Thanks for watching, everybody.